Hey gang, this is TroyBoy777 and welcome to the official walkthrough / Mapmaker Commentary of the adventure map Time Smash. So what I'll be doing is taking you through each of the stages and giving you a little bit of behind the scenes commentary. And so without further ado, let's get started. Time. The very fabric of time has been torn. Our world is in danger and has been plunged into darkness. The evil Lord Drolomit has traveled back through the ages. He has stolen its treasures, and his powers grow stronger every moment. He must be defeated. You must stop him. If he is allowed to continue, everything and everyone you hold dear will be destroyed. That is Time Mountain. Lord Drolomit's castle is at the top. Watch your step, though. This path is treacherous. Alright, so we start the game here in front of Old Time Mountain. I do want to show you a couple things here. If you're a Zelda fan, you'll know that there's almost always something hidden inside of the waterfall. It's our first time shard, so you can pick that up here. And another place that you may not have seen would be over this way. If you make your way around, you'll just be able to find a place over here that says, "You tricky player, you have this free ride to the top. I knew there was something there." Okay, so that will actually teleport you all the way up to the top of this and help you avoid all the castle guards. So the first thing you have to do is to make your way up here and avoid the guards. Most of the time you can hit them off the side with great satisfaction. You just have to watch yourself and not spam sort them. Okay, so we make our way up top. And I'll stop right here because some people have wondered what this pressure plate does. In fact, if the rain hasn't been turned off from a skeleton walking down here, this will actually turn off the rain. Or in this case, when you get up to here, it's the snow. So that's what it does. It's not a trap, and it's not broken. You just have to find a way to turn it off. Alright, let's give it to you. And as you make it to the top, you get a view of Lord Drolomit's castle. And who can resist coming up here to the throne and taking a view of your kingdom? So you make your way downstairs and you're met with Lord Drolomit's basement, where you find out what's happened.
Lord Drolomit sensed your presence. He has used the time portal to escape into another dimension. He closed the portal behind him, but I found a way to reopen it. We will need more power. If you can find 4 time artifacts and throw them into the time stream, I believe I can get you there. I prepared some food for your journey. Push this button again to activate the time slip device and seek out the artifacts. Good luck.
And so our adventure begins. Can man control his destiny? Can he change the shape of things to come? I wanted to discover the possibilities, see what would become of humanity. So the first stage is from the movie in 1960s, Time Machine, based on H.G. Wells' book. There stood my machine. Quickly, I made my way to the seat at the controls. This, by the way, represents the candle that was on the table from the movie. At first, I pushed the lever forward ever so slightly.
Now if you look up, the sun actually starts to change in the sky.
What if I went faster? I pushed the lever on to an even greater speed. Soon, I arrived at my destination.
That is a long time in the
Natural
future.
splendor beyond compare. The whole landscape, one vast garden. At last, I had found a paradise. But it would not be paradise if it belonged to me alone. I soon came upon a structure, unrepaired for centuries, maybe unlived in for just as long.
You know, I do really like this build. It actually looks pretty close to what you see in the movie.
I found that the people of this time were called the Eloi. I had come a long way and had many questions for them. I wanted to learn about this time. I spotted a library near the back. Perhaps it would hold the answers.
Alright, so we get past the Eloi, who have nothing to offer us really, and make our way to the library.
I saw what had become of mankind. Their thirst for knowledge was gone. Covered with dust and yellowed by age, the books crumbled and turned to nothingness in my hands. I was heartbroken to see the waste of what we had become. I vowed to return to my own time.
Alright.
When I'd returned to my machine, I found that it had been taken and moved inside. Suddenly, a horrible noise began. The Eloi began walking mindlessly toward the statue. There was nothing that I could do to stop them.
So at this point you can't do anything, you're just trapped watching them go to their doom. Oh, now you can get out. But not in time.
The doors had been closed tight.
Oh, sorry about that,
My
bud.
efforts to get inside were fruitless. It was then that I spotted something west of the statue. Perhaps there was another way inside.
Now at this point the kind of the cutscene stuff stops and you're able to continue on. You'll spot something here to the west, and it is a structure. Most people are able to make it. Sometimes they get caught in these invisible blocks here, but most people are able to make it eventually. So you come upon this, and over here you have a series of buttons. Push one button to open a single pathway. Now I've been surprised at how confusing this is to some, but basically if you click on one of the buttons, it will light up a path and open up a place in the maze. And this one is the wrong one. Now grant you, I hate mazes too. I really do, but I thought it would just include this one. It would be just a little bit too simple just to walk over to one of these and go down. The answer is bottom right. Now if you go over here to the observation deck, you'll be able to get a clear view of the puzzle. This is about the only thing that I've put in here that is that works really well with multiplayer, because somebody can stand here and direct the other person while they're searching the maze. So I'll see you when I get over here. And once you arrive, you've found the ladders and you know you're in the right place. So just like the gentleman in the movie did, we're going to head down here and see if we can find our time machine. And we arrived. So you can get a good look here. This cave I actually did have to build pretty much brick by brick, block by block, because I just couldn't get something in Minecraft. So it took me a while, but I thought it has a pretty decent look to it. Okay, so we're nowhere here. Oh, let's go get a time shard. Good one right back here. Alright, so far an empty cave. Let's go ahead and eat out. And flip it on. So at this point you receive the equalizer. I fight for the little guy, and we begin the battle. I will show you something that's in here. If you make your way back to the back, I left you a little sign. Well, aren't you the little explorer? So let's go ahead and take out the Morlock King now. And we get our first artifact, Weena's Tunic. So that leaves our machine here, and we travel on back downstairs. There is actually a secret back in here, but I'm going to show you that in a later episode. So we'll make our way downstairs and throw in the tunic. Now actually there is a game mechanic that if you throw the wrong thing in, let's say a carrot, you get the response.
You have chosen poorly.
And he hits you. But if you choose the right one, you get...
You have chosen wisely.
And it sends it all the way into here and makes the tunic appear. Now I've tried to get it to appear pink, but Minecraft just doesn't cooperate with me with my commands. So what I'll do now is I'll move on to the next level in episode number 2. Thanks for joining me and joining me for the next one. I'll see you there.